My husband had an affair and stole our daughter's college fund. I had to kick him out and rebuild my life from scratch. I'm a 32-year-old woman who never thought I'd end up in this situation, but here I am. My husband Andy, 34, and I were married for 5 years and have a 3-year-old daughter named Tiffany. Our story began 10 years ago at a mutual friend's barbecue. I had just graduated college and was starting my career as a junior graphic designer. Andy was 2 years into his tech startup job. We connected instantly over our love for 90s sitcoms and spicy food. Our relationship progressed quickly. Within a year, we were living together, and 2 years later, Andy proposed during a beach getaway. It was perfect, with my favorite strawberry champagne. We had a small wedding surrounded by close friends and family. My dad, who was battling cancer, walked me down the aisle. He passed away just 6 months later, making those wedding memories even more precious. Andy was my rock during that time, supporting me in every way. His support deepened my love for him, and I thought we could face anything together. 2 years into our marriage, we decided to start a family. After a challenging journey with fertility treatments, we welcomed Tiffany into the world. She had Andy's blue eyes and my curly hair, and we were both smitten from the start. Everything was great until last year when Andy's company transferred into a new city. His startup was acquired by a larger tech firm, and they wanted him to lead a new division. It was a significant opportunity, so we decided to move, despite leaving behind our families and friends. My mom was aging, and the thought of moving Tiffany away from her grandmother was tough. Andy's parents had already retired to Florida, so they were far away. We sold our beloved starter home and bought a bigger house with a yard for Tiffany and an extra bedroom for a future sibling. At first, things seemed okay. Andy was busy with his new job, and I was settling in, taking care of Tiffany, and joining mom groups to make new friends. But 6 months ago, Andy began acting strangely. He was working late, always on his phone, and seemed distant at home. Date nights, which we had always prioritized, stopped altogether. When I tried to talk to him, he brushed it off as work stress. 2 months ago, I discovered the reason for his distance. Andy had been having an affair with his co-worker Sammy, 29. I found out through a text message on his phone while he was in the shower. The message read, "Can't wait to see you later, babe. Last night was amazing." I was devastated when I confronted him. He admitted everything, saying it started his friendship, but one thing led to another after a stressful day at work. He begged for forgiveness, claiming he loved me and Tiffany more than anything, and promised to make things right. I was torn. I loved Andy and wanted to keep our family together for Tiffany's sake, but I felt completely betrayed. This wasn't a one-time mistake, it was an ongoing affair. After much thought, I decided to give him another chance, with conditions. He had to change jobs, go to marriage counseling with me, and be completely transparent. Andy agreed. He found a new job, started counseling, and gave me access to his phone and email. For a while, things seemed to improve. But last week, everything fell apart again. I found strange transactions in our bank account and discovered emails between Andy and Sammy about their plans to move in together. Andy had been siphoning money from our account to start a new life with her. I confronted Andy, and he admitted he was in love with Sammy and wanted to be with her. He said he still cared about Tiffany and me but couldn't deny his feelings for Sammy any longer. I felt like a fool for trusting him again. Now, I've kicked Andy out and am planning to file for divorce. I'm scared about the future, especially since our finances are a mess. The money he took was Tiffany's college fund. I don't know how to tell Tiffany that her daddy isn't coming home. She's only 3 but is perceptive and already asking where he is. I'm struggling as a single mom in a city without friends or family, and my career gap is making it hard to find work. I'm angry at Andy for putting us in this situation but also at myself for not seeing through his lies. I'm seeking advice on how to move forward. How do I explain this to Tiffany? How do I rebuild my life? Any words of wisdom would be appreciated. I feel so alone and overwhelmed right now.